A lot of particulars. There haven't been a lot of information that's come before us legislative. It's actually come out in the last couple months. But as far as gambling and the issue of harness racing, I can't support that from a moral position, and I'll tell you folks right at this point. But I don't believe that our economy and the state of Delaware need to be funded on the backs of gambling. I believe there is other opportunities and other resources for finances and financial support out there. So, but I'm open to listening to the positions of these entrepreneurs, but as far as the harness race and the gambling, I would be opposed.
I have sought out and sat down with in the last couple of weeks the builders or owners of this proposed track. First of all, be very clear that the first phase there's no mention of slot machines. Now, folks, we're at a time when something like this could spur the economy. They're talking about 500 jobs. The property is $21 million. The facility, the track they want to build is 60, with an expansion of about another $300 million project. From what I've learned, they want to bring a Great Wolf Lodge to the property, which is a indoor water park geared towards families and children. If any of you ever visit those up around Pennsylvania and some of those parks, I think there's one in Williamsburg, possibly a hotel. And the reality is the guys that are wanting to build this horse track are developers. So we've got a chance to build a horse track where you can have open space, green, stables, fences, horses, or the other alternative is probably build 3,000 or 4,000 townhomes. I've talked to the local farming community. A lot of the farmers are the same farmers that sit on the church pews every Sunday, but they're supporting this idea because of the trickle-down effect. You'll see a lot of local farmers that are growing corn and soybeans and struggling to diversify. They'll start growing hay, straw, alfalfa. They'll start boarding horses on some of their farms, building new barns, building fences. So, you know, in one hand, there's a possibility of gambling later on down the road. And on the other hand, you're preserving more open space and keeping development, you know, to a minimum. But that's the reality. We're either going to build a horse track or 3,000 or 4,000 homes. The track would create jobs. And, you know, when we get down to it about the gambling, you can go right to any 7-Eleven, Bodie's Dairy Market, and gamble all day long. So everyone that would be attending are grown adults, and they would have to make that decision. But for me, I'll support the farmers if that's what they want to diversify in order to grow other crops. And I'd rather have horses and horse track, green pastures, barns than another 3,000 or 4,000 townhomes.